Good morning. The old fisherman back with you again. Lake Murray. Hey, we're going to try to catch some daggone stripers and white perch today using the Barry's 1 ounce spoon. Bumping the bottom. What we're going to try to do. See if we can catch one. We're going to bump the bottom some this morning. I don't normally do that. I normally fish with the little jigs and small stuff. I normally don't bump the bottom, but we're going to try to bump in the bottom a little bit, make a little bit different video. Just jerking the doggone jig up and down and twitching it. It slants and straight down and all different angles. It's important to have different angles to see which way they're going to bite the best. We out here in Lake Murray. Bumping the bottom is what we're going to do. Try to catch some white perch and some stripers this morning on this Barry's bumping spoon. Bear with me, we're going to try to get on some. What they're doing, the fish are getting in these pockets, starting to get into pockets. They're running tread fin shad, and so I went with a 1 ounce Barry's bumping spoon to match the size of the bait. Instead of the flutter spoon, we dropped down in size to show you that you've got to match the size of the bait. Not that they probably wouldn't still bite the flutter spoon. You get where someone's feeding on herring, but I'm trying to match the size of the bait. And it's fish. Right now, the water temperature is in the 60s, and it's starting to cool down. And there's one. And these fish are running real fast. That's a nice one. That's a good one. To show you, you can take a Barry's bumping spoon, any kind of big bumping spoon. I like the bigger size. A lot of people look to use the little one. The smaller one might be better for the perch. But I'm kind of zeroing in on both of them, trying to eliminate the baby perch and try to catch the bigger perch and stripers. Probably won't catch that many keeper size stripers, although this might be one. But hey, we out here in Lake Murray on a Friday morning. Wind blowing, we got a good bit of wind, and we're gonna try to catch a doggone striper and perch. You know, they're not that big. They're not that big, but hey, we are gonna try to catch some. I don't normally like to throw stripers back right now when I catch them because it tends to run them off, but I will throw them back if I get the sucker off without tearing its lip up. Doggone. That sucker's hooked. All these treble hooks now, they can get them. They can get them. They can get them. Tore his lips off. You see him right now. Going back. Nice striper. But you can't keep them under 21 inches. And I hate I tore his lip a little bit. I hope they make it. But anyhow, this doggone treble hook, you got it. What? Get here, got it. I can't even get his skin off the doggone treble hook. There it is. Alright, let's drop it back down, see if we catch it up. Lake Murray, striper fishing and perch, and hopefully get on some perch. Drop it back there. See if we can catch another. We're going to make a little quick show. It's not going to be a long show. I'm going to show you that I'm bumping the bottom is what I'm doing, and then we're going to cut the camera off and go fishing today. But I'm bumping the bottom. I got me a new trolling motor. I got me a Motor Guide Digital R3, that's back, R3 trolling motor. And my Motor Guide. And we can hope my other one is still running. Little striper. My other one's still doing good, but after it gets hot, it wants to cut back a little bit till it cools off and goes back. So I got two now. I got a backup. And I just bought this one yesterday. I like to get the saltwater version. It's 55 pound, 12 volt. It ain't nothing fancy. Try to hold in price. I got it at a fairly good price, but it's still pretty high when you get the saltwater version. And that's what I got. I got me a trolling motor, but it's got a little bit of wobble to it now. It ain't smooth as mud. I guess that prop's on there right. I'm gonna have to look at all that. First time using it, but I think it's smoothing out some now. You know, it takes a while everything get seated, these trolling motors. But so far so good. It's running, that's all I can say, but it's a variable speed. I don't like the 5-speed, because as much as I use a trolling motor, I don't know what's doing it, I tend to tear up the doggone switches in them, and I get tired of replacing switches. So we use the variable speed, and I'm hoping it's going to last. It's got a 2-year warranty, so hopefully it'll last. I use my other one as a backup if I got to take this one back in at any time to get it worked on. So it's good to have 2 trolling motors if you're going to fish every day, because one of them breaks down, you need a backup, and that's what we got here. We got a backup. And doggone fish in Lake Murray, and it's hard to do right now a bumping video in Lake Murray, because they bite a little bit and they leave. Is what they do. They bite a little bit and leave. Thanks to all my viewers for looking at my show, and if y'all go to stevecumletter.com, get your t-shirt, or let me know, and then I'll sell them straight out to you, a little bit cheaper. But we got them on sale on the website. The only thing about the website, you got to pay that shipping, but I only charge $3.50 shipping. So if you buy 2 shirts, I pay the shipping on the second one, basically. So it's $3.50 on no matter how many shirts you want to buy for shipping, and that's cheap, people, because I'm paying the rest. But doggone jokers, little tiny stripers out here. We're gonna have to find some daggone perch. These stripers, just baby stripers, they put in this spring. They put them in by the zillions. They put them in at Johns Creek ramp, and they pour them in, and then we ain't far, so they filter right in here and get in these little ditches and creeks and stuff, and that's where they live. But I was going to go shrimping today and trip tonight, but my wife couldn't go, and I done got too old to go down there by myself. I used to do it, but I almost did it. I got me a new trolling motor to do it like that. Maybe next weekend we might go shrimping. If we don't, that's it. We ain't gonna go again this year. So I don't know if I can get her to go a day or two over the weekend. But I would love to be sitting there that night tonight catching some shrimp, because a buddy of mine come back with a daggone limit yesterday, but they said they only catch them at night. Now, the water's cleared up. When you shrimping in clear water, you got to almost do it at night. If you got a high tide and a low tide that mucks up the water, you can do it in the daytime. And that's what's going to be next week. Next week, you got an 8-foot tide, and it's a good chance we might go in the daytime. My wife can't see at night driving the boat, so if we go at night, I got to basically do it with trolling motor. She'll run all over the poles. But I was on a couple fish, now I'm not. So I got to stir around out here to try to find them. They're just not hanging under me. Yesterday, I come out here and I made a little video, might put it on, I didn't put it on yet, catching a few, and there's one. Catching, oh, he got off. No, I still got a little bitty fish. Catching a few fish, got some pretty nice perch, wasn't many. And but I ended up catching a nice catfish. It wasn't on film, and had a nutting break off, and I don't know why he broke off. I think he swallowed that spoon and sawed my line off, because I had my drag loose and everything. That was a big fish, probably a 10+ pound catfish. That's one thing about these spoons. If you yo-yo it at a 45, real soft, them catfish will take it. They like a soft, just kind of pulling it, twitching it. With a rockfish, they like it jerking way up high and all sporadic. You know them rockfish like, or either pulling up like the flutter spoon. And so what I do is a lot of times I just do a mixture. I'll do a couple times of just a little short pull and hope the old catfish will bite it. You get into the month now, you get in November, December, them old big catfish are get in here feeding on these threadfin shad in these coves up under these rockfish, and you catch some big catfish like that. But right now we're not in a bunch of fish. I'm just showing you how I approach fishing with a spoon. And a lot of times you start jerking, they'll come through. So it's just a matter of twitching that spoon and hope you want to come to it and bite it. That's a little bit better than what we've been catching. That's pretty good one right there. Striper, probably a throwback, because it seems like yesterday I must have caught 20 18-inch fitness stripers and probably 50 or 100 little ones, but couldn't get any big ones. That might be a keeper right here. Close. Close to a keeper. Ain't close to a keeper. Yeah, hold it. No, largemouth. Look at that. Largemouth. See, that's what happens too with this spoon. You don't never know what you're going to catch. And so, you out there with this spoon, you can catch largemouth, stripers, perch, the whole works. You see it. I knew that was a pretty nice one. You see it. Look at here. Look at here. Look at that, what a largemouth. Ain't that a pretty one, huh? That's a pretty one, ain't it? Hey, that's a pretty one. That's what I'm telling you with this spoon. That bad spoon, you can catch all kind of stuff. And that's why I like it. Catfish, like I say, I'll bite it too. So let's drop it down. Maybe we'll catch another. In December, them largemouths really get on this spoon. You can catch a lot of them. You might get on a spot when the weather gets cold and catch a pile of them at one time, just as fast as you can throw it down. And when I was a kid, we used to use what you call a super dude, which wasn't up in a lead head with some hair out the back. And we used to bump with that. They didn't have a lot of these spoons. They had a few. The old slab spoon was kind of come in after the super dude back in the 70s. But all them spoons are really good. Any kind of quivering, dying shad on the bottom. And a largemouth sometimes likes it twitching too. So this 1 ounce berry spoon is good for largemouth, perch, catfish, and stripers. Catch it all in Lake Murray. Kind of why I like fishing Lake Murray some, because Monticello now you only got your bass and your perch and your catfish, no stripers. But now we're not in a bunch of fish, but we getting a bite ever so often. That's what it's all about, a bite ever so often. And I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute. I just wanted to show you what I was doing, and we ain't caught many fish. I mean, I ain't tore them up. I will for days old. I guarantee you, I'm gonna get on some somewhere. I'm gonna get on some somewhere. I know kind of where to fish. They're in these ditches, and I'm gonna fish these ditches today and valleys, maybe sides of the points leading out to them channels, and we're gonna get on some doggone fish now 4 days old. I can assure you. And I'm gonna zero in, instead of messing with the little crappy jigs and stuff, the triple ripple and the slider. I ain't saying I ain't gonna, but I'm a focus on softly bumping this plug, see if I can catch me a couple of big catfish, whatever. That's one right. See, it's scattered. You know, you catch one here and there. It ain't like you just catch them every time you throw it down. I don't want that size there. Oh, what is it? A little tiny stripe. Oh, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Where you going? Where you going? You want to go back? Calm down. Doggone this time. Doggone this time. He won't let me throw him back. He wants to wiggle. Get back out. But hey, we having a good time. We just started, got a whole day ahead of us. You got to love that. We got to love that. Yesterday, Mike and Sonny, Mike's friend Sonny come up here, and we had they didn't catch many fish. They caught some. I think Sonny had a hard time. I don't know, he left and went somewhere else fishing. I think he went up the river. He didn't know this area, and I was trying to put him on him, but he didn't want to bother me, but I was doing videos and stuff, and doesn't nothing. So he didn't really get up close to me. He was polite, and I appreciate that, but I hated to catch any fish. Now that's a white perch. I hope I get on me a pile of white perch. I love them little fillets of white perch. Now there's a pile of fish on me right there. Right there's a pile of fish on me. So we ought to get a bite as soon as it gets down this time. One ought to bump it quick this time, I think. You don't never know. I see them down there. I tell you, they like that doggone slant on that bumping spoon too. They don't like it jerking straight up, so they like a little slant. So I like to get out a little 45 and do my little kind of come out a circle swing, and it's jerking sideways is what it's doing, and they seem to bite it better like that. That's what they do. They seem to. Right now they ain't, and I ought to be getting a bite because I see fish. This fish down there. They ain't biting for some reason. Maybe we need to reel it up a couple times. Let's reel it up and stir them up. See if one will hit the reel. Sometimes they will. We'll drop it back there. There's fish down there. I see them. We might have to put the doggone the little jig out there. We might have to get them a bite. I can get it untangled here. I have to get my little jig out. Get them to bite. They ain't hitting this, and they down there. I ought to be getting a bite. They ain't hitting it right now. But I'm gonna let y'all go in a few minutes. But we out here struggling, and I'm not catching a lot of fish. You see, it's slow. It ain't like I like to do. Now, I might have to put that one hit it right now. Tell you, they like different things. You got to kind of they hitting it. I believe a perch. I believe a perch. They probably need that doggone little jig out, the triple ripple. Probably do. Probably need to put the triple ripple out there. That's what I'm betting. They're not hitting this spoon because they're probably little perch. A lot of times them perches get where they want minnows, but when they get to that point, you got to put that little jig on them to have a chance. They ain't gonna hit this spoon. That's what I'm thinking. Now there was a pile of fish there and I wasn't catching them. That ain't a good sign. That is not a good sign. Not a good sign, people. Gotta get some rods out here where we can throw the jig out. A little crappy jig out. What we got to do. Let's try the crappy jig right quick. See if they'll take that slider jig. See if they'll take the slider jig. Because this fish out there ought to be catching. See if we can make them bite something else. Lay this to the side. And we're going to drop out the doggone slider and a triple ripple at the same time. That's what we're going to do. See if we can catch them. They might be a little tiny rockfish. But it looked to me like right there on that bottom was doggone white perch. What it looked to me like. What I'm thinking. Looked to me like it was white perch. Let's see if we can get one to bite. Get it down there. Get it down there. And see if we can get one to bite. Yo-yo it a couple times, get them interested. Then we'll reel it up. I believe they perch down there. They just ain't biting. I think they perch. See in Monticello, the water temperature where I've been catching the perches is like 80 degrees. Right here is 60 something. So it's a big difference in the water temperature in these two lakes because of the hot water area. And I haven't been at the cold end of the lake lately. In Monticello, I'll be catching them up at the other end. So, hey, it don't look like they're gonna hit the triple ripple either. So these fish are kind of peculiar here this morning. We're just gonna have to struggle and try to catch some more. But anyhow, you know, hey, we caught a nice bass and a couple perch and a couple stripers. I was gonna try to catch one or two more before I let you go, but that might not happen. I ain't seeing what I need to see right there now. Tell you that. And they ain't hitting the triple ripple like I thought they would. Nope. They aren't hitting. Let's move around here so we get on another little roll up before I let you go. I thought I was going to get a bite on that as soon as I put it down there, but that didn't happen. And that's what I do. I experiment all day long, all the time. Pull back over here and see if we can get on some more fish. Lake Murray. Beautiful, beautiful day. These spoons, these berry spoons, you can bend them. They bend. I like mine straight. I don't bend them much. Not to say that bending ain't the way to do it, but most of the time I just fish mine straight. But you can, that's why they call them a flex spoon. You can flex them and bend them any kind of way you want to give you a different wobble. And I've seen people bend them look like a doggone horseshoe. I don't like that. I tend to rather have it straight. Seems like it work better for me. Now I'm not seeing any fish now. Drop it down. It'll be slow going here today. I see that. I started to go to Monticello. In fact, I went toward Monticello and turned around. I sure did. I might have messed up too, because because I guarantee you I'd be catching some nice perch right now. And now I'm fighting these little rockfish and stuff. But I had them couple catfish on my mind. I caught that big one, I hooked that big one. That's one. That's one. I was thinking I was gonna maybe get on some of these doggone big catfish. I like catching big catfish. That's a big old nice perch. Look at that, what a perch, huh? Look at that, what a jump. Oh, man. Oh, huge jump. I'll tell you one thing, these doggone hooks, they don't play. They get them. But that's a nice perch. I mean, hey, I'll probably catch them bigger than that in Monticello. That's a nice perch. You see it? Look at that. Look at what a perch. You see it? But you see how long we've been going. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. But anyhow, we catching a few. Hey, and I'll show you that bass again. He was a nice one. He was a nice one. He was a nice one. Look at that. Look at, we're gonna throw it back, but look at that. Ain't he nice? Late Murray on early in the morning on Friday. We'll see you.